So John, why did you start running to begin with?
I was sitting on a ball in St. Dominic's Orphanage playground, and I saw two white lights at the end of the field. As they got closer, they turned into a form, and when they were real close, they turned into big boys running in tandem. And I started running. Then, I was 3.5, 4.5, something like that.
Okay.
Why I say that? Because a little kid's eyes cannot see like a big kid's eye. Distance. You see somebody far away and they're real small, well, your eye ain't finished yet. So you're that age of development. But the mind was fucking, totally fucking PhD level. Right now, right there, right away. No mistake about it. That's what God did. I'm just enjoying it.
Yep.
What's accoutrements? Accoutrements is a French word denoting a soldier's equipment. What's a soldier's equipment? Dog tags, belt buckles, shoestrings, socks. Dick Tracy watch. The Dick Tracy watch. Ted Burr. Good, buddy.
You watch it? You watch the movie Dick Tracy?
No, he had a fucking watch. When everybody else had an Elgin or a Timex, the Dick Tracy watch, it was like a movie. You could talk to it.
Yeah.
They could show you things.
Yeah.
That's the cartoon Dick Tracy. Somebody who was into it was giving it a heads up on the technology coming. George Washington Carver was, you know, a normal black man with dirt. And he discovered the reality of peas and peanuts on a scientific level. And that doesn't, you know, light up the space movie with the divine at work through a person. He didn't do that alone, he had the divine helping him. Walter O'Malley, who owned the Dodgers, he had the divine helping him. Genghis Khan, who had 3 horses for every soldier.
So John, be true to yourself while you're seeking yourself?
No, while you're seeking heaven.
Okay.
Yeah. St. Paul was the bad guy until Jesus said hi. Then he became the best Jesus freak. Operator, give me Jesus on the line. Ooh-ah, diddy-diddy-dom, diddy-doo. The boy from New York City in a mohair suit keeps his pockets full of southern loot. I'm here to tell you, say what? Say hey. He's oh so cute in his mohair suit. Is that a game? Huh? Is that a game of, is that a literary license? Literary license? Dick Clark, American Bandstand Peppermint Twist, literary license. Billy Gray, Mouth Podium 2, Fire and Brimstone 2. Dumb fuckins. Never understand. Boy! It's about boy! It ain't about take your place on the new Mandela. There ain't no new Mandela. I connected with Amun-Ra. What's new about it? It's already done. In a puff blink of a blinking blink eye. It's all already done. It's easy. All you need is love. What's love? What's love got to do with it? What's love but another blah, blah, blah? No, love is work made visible. God bless the parents of beautiful children. And the children, they're already blessed. But God bless the parents of beautiful children. Yeah. That cop didn't know the guy that he was killing had beautiful children. Dumb fuck. Take your breath away. Profound, compounded profound. Uncomprehensible. That blind? That blind? That blind with a gun? We're fetish obsessed. Brain fart. Controls them like a military drone. It's not at fault. These fucking, they took them out. They're taking everybody out the same fucking way. They took out George Floyd and the cop. And they're two different people? No, they're the same fucking victim. Look out for,
I know what you're saying.
look out for the Matrix.
Yeah.
But you're not afraid. See, little children were never afraid.
You know what it is, man? The original cameramen are here before all these other cameramen.
None. Can you imagine how a camera? They'll never be allowed to face a mirror. Undress. 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 Undress.
Undress?
I'll be back.
I'll be back. I'll be you again. Black. Black. Black is beautiful. I remember Mama. Ask your mama. Black. Black. Black is beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Black. Ooh. Hey, that's it. Mr. Livingston, I presume? No, Stanley. Stanley and Livingston. What's I was 8 months old, and it was World War II. And you know what the Nazi Party was doing too? It wasn't the Nazi Party either. They were just the drones of somebody they called Zionists. That ain't really for Zion. They're really for New World Order, you know, the mark of the beast, all that fucking shit. They're not, you know, regular kids in the schoolyard. They're futuristic, assigned accoutrement of a bad guy taking us over. Lock, stock, and barrel. The mentality! Wait, what did you say? They're like that. Yeah. They're fucking programmed, socioeconomically induced with functional identities. They're innocent. It was done to them to do that.
Social engineering.
No, scientific fucking think tank. Fuck you. You don't deserve any of this. You're gonna die, and we're gonna make sure you die. Fuck you. What'd I do? You were here. Yeah, I'm here. Hey, yeah, I'm the one here. Where am I gonna go? I don't give a fuck. Die.
So what are your thoughts on the New World Order?
Hey, read my lips. You got caught. New World Order. They're gonna get caught. This is what I did when I was in the Air Force before breakfast. I sang a favorite tune while I jogged 7 miles around the Air Force runway. My eyes have seen the glory of the God. So what doing? I'm practicing. The coming of the grapes of wrath are sown in harvest. Abraham. Tippy toe and giggle. His truth goes happily on. Lord. Yeah. 1963 in the Air Force. That was my first duty watch. To run around the airfield singing that song. Ah! Ready and able. I'm in raw.
So you were in the Air Force then, or?
Yeah, the Air Force was in me. Still is.
How's the Air Force in you?
It's a trick of the divine. They call them UFOs. They're not. They're not UFOs. They're accoutrements of Jesus. Accoutrements, the soldier's equipment. Jesus is a fucking soldier, man. Like me, like you, like you're supposed to be. New world order. A beam of light will fill your head and there will be nothing you haven't said, because everything's been said a gazillion times. Such a lonely collie man, doing what he can. The whole world surrounds him, and hey, play ball! Oh shit, Yankees! I cut the lawn when I was a little kid with the Dodgers owner, Walter O'Malley in Amityville on Ocean Avenue.
Really?
Yeah, I was quiet then. I wasn't so. Hey! Amityville was cool. It was the 50s. Had to be cool. Pee-wee Reese. Jackie
Heard of
Gleason.
them,
Jackie
heard of
Robinson.
them. I wasn't around then.
Oh, go away. Really? Hey, it's all here. It's in my log. Get a think tank and, you know, download it. Hey, 1938, they had a movie, and in the movie, they were bushwhacking to chase the lion out of the woods, and this is what they said. Oh, babe, come and sour. I was bushwhacking in 1950 at 7 years old. When I crossed the tracks into North Amityville, that's what I heard in the woods. Oh, babe, come and sour. Hooah!
All right.
Move like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Whatever.
You've been in 100 fucking times. Shit is going down over there right now. It's fucking like a war zone. Colombia? Colombia, people are dying left and right like today. I don't know what. Whole family. I thought that got better. This is purely political. This is drug lords. But is this like drug lords versus everybody? Everybody.
Like the government pets are taking people out. You know how South America is.
French, Russian, Spanish. French, Russian, Spanish. See, they got it in English. Bosnian, Croatian, Serbia.
They actually go around with the hand.
This one. Jesus loves you.
Philippines really You know what's really
Nika.
really sad?
Nika, napano. Da 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 da. Hey, look at that. Whoa. Look for the silver lining.
Smell terrible.
And he said, oh, stinky. Oh, stinky. Yep. Darling, I almost said that.
Start being like that again when this shit all went down a couple of months ago.
Well, again, this is a very unique time.
Why is San Diego?
I jogged, oh my God. It's like this in San Diego. Balboa Park, Mission Hill.
Yeah, San Diego's
The
good, man.
Navy,
Good food too.
the hotels, the kids
Yeah.
in the white Navy clothes, and their
Good vibes.
charismatic energy. Good vibrations. Gotta have good vibrations. American Bandstand, Peppermint Twist, Chubby Checker. Om Shanti, Hallelujah. Shalom Aloha.
What brought you out
2
to?
by 2. Shalom Aloha. What are you talking about? Sand and water. Shalom is sand. Aloha is water. Everything's in order. It's for you. Beautiful person of purpose.
What brought you out to San Diego?
What?
What brought you out to San Diego?
A special discount on a summer package for Greyhound. For $98 I go round trip to the West Coast and back.
Nice.
So I did it.
Cool.
And they had an old cowboy hotel called San Diego Hotel
Okay.
on the back street behind the main street. And it was owned by a lady from Istanbul. She liked to call it Constantinople. She was a little old lady who always wore a scarf. And every morning she came down and gave the boys sitting at the counter, the cowboys, the old cowboys, that talk like old cowboys, lived like real cowboys when they were young. They were sitting there and I was with them. And what did they have for breakfast? Turkish red wine.
Oh yeah, there's little tastes of that. For sure.
And they all thank Mama. They
I
call
have
her
a
Mama
bad neck.
in San Diego. That's why I like
That's
her.
what I usually say.
Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, and Mary is heard a discouraging word,
A little taste.
and the skies are not cloudy all day. Tumbling, tumbling, tumble, tumbleweed, lost in the path of it all, conquering and feeling so small. What should we do after all? Just tumbling, tumbling, tumble like
Never
the
had
tumbleweed.
the type of cheese to,
From this valley, they say you are leaving.
That's why I'm up here to
Take a message to Mary. No, that was Grandma. That was Grandma's friend. And they were saying, Jackie. You hear me?
so I'm probably gonna end up on
Jackie, like
YouTube
I was
now.
lost. I had to hurry up and find myself, didn't I? Who helped find me? When I thought of St. Francis. I'll be cool
I
there.
wasn't here. Nobody saw me.
Imagination. Just imagine.
Imagination.
It's just my imagination. Hoping to keep me free. It's just my imagination.
And guess what it's doing, John?
Helping
It's
to
running
keep
away with
me
you.
free. Try to understand. Well, if somebody stole my imagination, how can I fucking understand anything? Who stole it? Pence, New World Order, socioeconomically induced functional identity, drone droid of the government operation, New
Johnny,
World Order.
They
bitch,
could never
shit.
steal your imagination.
Walking bags of shit. You want me to get
That's a fact.
stinky, odious in my verbiage? This is odious in the activity.
Odious verbosity.
Hey, look at the face. Look at the face. This is come here.
Oh, in the clouds?
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Look at the face between the wires.
John, look at the
In the
vine.
clouds?
No, the face between the wires.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Give it to him.
Johnny, look at the
Maybe
bodies
they
too.
start watching the clouds instead of the sidewalk. And they get to like Pedal Park.
The beautiful twins.
Yeah, I think I have to go take a little ride.
Yeah.
Best town.
What's your honest opinion? You know what I mean?
Tell me more.
Like,
Tell me more. I won't know unless you
like,
fucking run.
are you like, do you consider yourself like a television fan?
I'm 98 percentile abstract reasoning capability. I'm think tanks to the X factor unknown. Get rid of that all. And they're not abstract reasoning. They're digital. They're AM. They're not FM. I'm FM. They're AM. TV is AM.
Wow. That's a good thing too. Do you like AM better than FM?
No,
Okay.
I like them having AM and me having FM.
Yeah.
Stay away from my FM, you Frankenstein vampire.
You gotta keep a good thing going.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like. It's my girl. Talk about my girl.
No, I did.
How do you do? What do you do when you do
You
that?
forget that
You
shit.
bring in the gazillion smarter, divine crewmates on the problem arrow.
So Jogger, tell us about the trees again.
I left the Goose Lake, Michigan Festival. And the guy said, well, you gotta get out here. And I was somewhere in Pennsylvania. So I got out. I felt sad because I left Raspberry at the Goose Lake Michigan Festival. My first connection to a China doll person. Female person. A beautiful, she left a note in my backpack. Green, green, I want you green.
What?
And he's telling me about the trees. Green, green, I want you green. So I got off the highway because some guy in a truck, get off the highway! Oh, yeah, okay. I was just in Goose Lake, Michigan, you know. Ian Anderson,
Ian
the
Anderson?
flute. There's the fence and it isn't open yet. There's a flag that's about 4 feet by 6 feet, and the wind is whipping it. And there's a chain link fence, and it's dark on the other side. The stage is there. It's the night before the opening of the Goose Lake Michigan Festival. Sunshine. Jesus was there, standing right next to me. After I did THC capsule in the hammock that somebody put up there, I got down out of the hammock. I was standing there, and I look over my left shoulder. I just saw God. And he was like this. He didn't say nothing. After I finished, he walked off. He was golden hair, walked off, gentle like a cat does, a healthy cat. Just walked off to the lake and went swimming like a goose, like a geese, like a white swan. I met him twice. When the sky opened up, when he was standing next to me, he didn't say a word. But how come you help me remember that? Tell me about a tree. Oh yeah, so I left the Goose Lake Mexican Festival. And a guy with a sports car. And when I was at the festival, they told me about the cops. So I took all my THC capsules in a bag and I put them in the crook of a tree. I put stones over them, little pebbles, you know, little stones, and I stashed them. So I'm coming back to you. I went back to Vermont. On the way back from Vermont to Ohio, I climbed over the fence and I found them. I went to Ohio, Hamilton, Ohio, with
What's your dog's name?
THC capsules from the Goose Lake Mexican Festival. But when the guy dropped me off, I'm going back to New York from the Goose Lake Mexican Festival. I got my backpack and the truck guy said, "Get out the road!" So I went in the woods.
Hey.
I feel bad. I opened my pack and I find the note. I tell you left it. Green, I want you to green. And I got sad. And the tree turned into alternate reality. You know that gizmo they got. You turn it on, you put on these glasses, and you're in another reality. The tree turned like that. It turned from a solid tree, and it was like there were animals in it. And, you know, extraterrestrial animals.
Wow.
And they were saying it. The tree turned.
What they say?
Everything I just said.
So what's the bubbles about? Then you start doing that.
Well, when I was a little kid, I wondered, like I hooked into my imagination. There was always a bubble there. So I tried to get back. Get back, Jojo.
It's like a soul
All right.
bubble or something like that.
I looked into a bubble when I was like 3.5 years old of somebody's bubble, and I saw myself. What? I'm in there.
You saw the reflection.
And like, you know, better than Polaroid,
Wow.
better than digital TV, clean,
Wow.
with real eyes. You know, real natural, unfucked up. The point is, I was looking around, and I opened my eyes, and I saw 4 white fingers. Like a plank on a boat, walk the plank. Her fingers were sticking out of nowhere. She was standing there, and I saw her left hand, 4 fingers, and beautiful grass rosy beads draped over her hand. And then I looked that way, and I saw blue and yellow flames flickering at the top of candles. 4 rows of candles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I saw light. It was the flat runway of the altar rail. I looked down the end of the altar rail, and there was a statue of the baby Jesus, and he had a red cheek. I picked up on that at 8 months old. Then I went back to sleep. The next day, he comes through the wall. And the first place I see is this indentation. First place I see when he came through the wall was this indentation. So that, and that, and this, and the chest. So he was pointing that out to me while my eyes were looking. That was my introduction to child Jesus. Whatever. The point is, the next day he came through the wall, and I saw that, and I saw the chest, and I saw the whole body, and I saw the cheek. I remembered it was the guy in church. The thing I was looking at. When I looked in his eyes, I saw a devastatingly broken-hearted, sad beyond tears old man looking at me. I felt the pain in my stomach, and something in me said, "What do I do?" So the spirit in you is alive from the get-go, from before you know. You just have to reflect on it in hindsight when you muse on the wonder of you. In the octopus's garden, in the sun, a beam of light will fill your head, and you'll remember nature, boy. Oh, babe, come and sour. Mona Lisa, man, have named you. You're so like the ones of the mystic town. Dee-da-ba-da, dee-da-ba-ba, boo-da-boo-boo. Oh, babe, come and sour. Boo-da-dee-da-ba-da-ba-ba, boo-da-ba. Boo-da-ba, boo-da-bang. Ciao, Bella. pizza around the corner from a brick, homemade brick oven. Brick oven pizza. Not Casio pizza, brick oven pizza. Maria's Bazaar. Maria. We take a letter, Maria. Send it to my life. Make sure I've got a boat, so I won't bear with this strife.
Jogger, what is it about the trees out here, man?
Oh, I was on accident to come home properly. And there was a tree by the stream. It was a big guy, so I hugged it. And he told me to go to the other guy behind him. It was a little tree. I hugged him. And they have a consciousness. It was a word to describe us. It was when I was a hippie. It was back in 1969, 70, 71. Green Mountain Lions? I don't know. Green Mountain Lions.
The first miracle was changing the water into wine.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So John, tell us about the 40s.
You could lose your breath, like when you scratch a blackboard. You could lose your breath when you rubbed your hand softly over the upholstery of the car.
Wow.
The car was as big as a couch. It stank like diesel. Stinks.
You said it was real warm. We had good music.
It was so warm, man. It was so warm. Everything was warm. The people, the vibrations, the conversations, the food, the lighting, the music, the clothing. Hey, you need a shirt? Really great crack. You know what a cracker is?
Yeah, I do.
A boss who whips you.
All right.
Until you obey.
He might have been one of the biggest cunts to ever walk.
Oh, no. Not Uncle Billy, no. He was just
Oh, no? Yeah.
No, he was just,
He was a cunt.
just a trained
He was
fucking
a-
drone of Darth Vader's,
Okay.
Darth Vader's droid fucking operation going on.
I submit that
The
he's
war
still a giant
changed
cunt.
into
Or
making people fuck each other. By design of person.
Pretty boys, according to Arnold.
Merman.
What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a girly boy. Girly boys have more fun. Arnold, we need a new bill. If you serve honorably and successfully in public office, you're allowed to, even if you're not a citizen, to run for presidente. Corsage of flowers. Where you going? Hey, Panama. Hey, Mr. Panama. Hey, Mr. Panama. Can I rent a hotel?
Yeah, brother.
I'll bother you. Like a flea. Like a Japanese beetle. Morris. Ding dong. Brian's calling. My dear is Rheingold, the dry beer. Think of Rheingold. Now. Think of Rheingold whenever you buy beer. It's not bitter, not sweet. It's the dry flavored cheap. Won't you try extra dry Rheingold beer? Call for Philip Morris. Say what? Oh, smile? Okay. I escaped the 27 club.
Yeah.
At 246 7th Street, between Avenue A and between Avenue C and D. The ceiling opened up. I was doing pharmaceutical crystal meth ripped off from Bellevue.
Jesus Christ.
From my friend's brother. And I had any I wanted, just as long as they could bag it up. Little dime bags, aluminum foil. And the fucking ceiling opened up like the sky here. And you see the clouds?
Yeah.
They were flames, slowly flickering, right? But they had my ancient relatives' sound. They were saying, Jackie. I'm not fucking kidding. Jackie. And I remembered St. Francis. And I went, 27 Club Harder. Wow. See, you gotta stay with Jesus, man. Or his buddies. Do you know the names of the 12, the original 12, starting with Peter? Go on. Give me 11 more. You don't know, do you? Oh, T.D. Jakes, he knows. Hey, you know what you listen to? In the morning, put up the screen. I want to see Joseph Prince here telling us about the scene. What is that? Oh, sure. Take 2. In the morning, when you're drinking dry. No, in the morning, take 3. Geico. Take 4. Yeah, take 4. In the morning, put up a screen. Let Joseph Prince on the screen tell you about this scene. He's cool. He told me the name, the Hebrew name for anointing oil. Why didn't the priest ever tell me that? Because he's a practiced poacher. He's poaching your attention span, like Stockholm Syndrome. That's why I say Billy Graham's got a mouthful too. They're stealing from you precious time of your own time with the Lord. In the presence of the Lord. What rock and roll group sang this? Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright.
Who's that, the Doobie Brothers?
The Doobie Brothers. Call for Doobie. Dum dum, doobie, doobie, doo, dum dum. The picture puzzle, the puzzle picture. Yeah, I know.
Wait, who?
She blind test studied the primate and the king, salt. Monaco, Voda,
I can kind of hear you, Laura.
Pence. Build a fence.
No,
New World Order.
no, Chris.
Ah!
So Jogger, how was your bike ride last Saturday?
When was that?
Last Saturday you did a bike. You rode your bike from here to Long Island.
No, the day of the bicycle Olympics in Montreal in 1976, I rode my bike from Long Island to New York to Bearsville in 28 hours, 168 miles all along, 8-hanger handlebars and a coaster brake. It was called a Matthews Columbia. Somebody stole it. Soldiers Park. I never saw it again.
Okay. What was the furthest you've ever ridden a bike or ran or jogged?
The furthest I ran was downtown San Diego to Oceanside, Camp Pendleton.
Okay. That's cool.
5 hours.
Any interesting stories that you had when you were doing your jog or your ride?
Yeah. There was an Asian like Miss Smith Miyagi running, but his gait was so slow. He was like one thing. He wasn't disjointed, disconnected, or anything. His run was so slow. It was so complete and full. And it was on Black's Beach. Black's Beach was where I dared to take my clothes off because it was a nude beach. But I put it right back on.
Okay.
Jogger, I got a weird question for you, man. Did you work NASA, or is that just like an urban legend?
No.
You did it?
I illustrated, I did the inking that they use for the photography to put into manuals about parts. I did the parts. And one of the parts I did was the Lunar Excursion Module. The LEM. How about the Catskill Excursion Module? They didn't get to build it yet. Sikorsky, Boeing, Grumman, and the other guys that I don't, Raytheon, and more that I don't even remember yet. Build a vehicle for an old, chubby, city-dwelling rabbi and his wife, and call it the Catskill Rover. It's got a bubble like the Jetsons. They're in there like in the company chair in the parlor. It's all, you know, magisterial, King David, accoutrements. Accoutrements, a soldier's equipment. A rabbi is a soldier. What's a soldier? Well, he's up there in the fields making sure nobody's coming in on the tiny little village. And my sweet love, Jody Brown. Yeah. Oh, the chapel bells. Yeah, where the chapel bells are down in the valley so low. I got the whole bow to teach me to blow on my trumpet saxophone, 'cause the party's coming soon. They'll all be on moonshine and party part meat on the side. I know, that's okay. Hey,
And dinosaur puppet of the military that did it to him. Guy shooting everybody. They put it into his fucking head. They used him to shoot everybody. He was the technology. The UFO told me a submarine was going to take out from Maine to St. Augustine the population. Why? Well, you know, clean up the fucking world. Yeah.
Shit happens.
The Admiralty of the Lights told me, and somebody said, "What are you going to do, John?" And I referred to Jesus. Go on your feet, pray to the Father, ask and believe. He said, "Do it, John, do it!" Just fucking like that. A high school graduate in 1986. And he's still in this town. Whatever. So I ran up in the mountain, and it wasn't until I was at the top of the mountain I saw a black rock that reminded me of 2001: A Space Odyssey, that I knelt down, blessed myself, said the rosary, every prayer, finished it, and said, "Seek it, I believe." All that energy I got from running was in that broadcast. Express self-expression of demeanor, of purpose and presence person. I was purpose and presence person praying.
That is your present.
Nice fact.
Yeah, it's funny to me, man. So, Johnny, how much is... let's see.
Can you get me a date with Jack
On a swin?
and his twin?
About the swin. Oh, twin?
That joint got me slurring.
Nautilus,
Yeah, science illustration.
parts of the Nautilus submarine. I illustrated the Doppler navigational system for airports and vigilance on air traffic.
What was that
But
like?
the best thing of all things, I was tipping on acid, and one of the grammar school kids, a kid of color, came walking by. I said, "Hey, excuse me, I'm screwed up right now, but can you read those words for me up there?" And in his school suit, Catholic school, grammar school uniform, he looked up at the top of the Washington Monument, and he read these words to me. A stupid hippie on the orange sunshine LSD with a clever fucking mind to have something manifest. And he read to me, "Let us raise a standard to which the wise and honest may repair. The event is in the hand of God." I had a dream! It's not over. It's just beginning. Hope springs eternal.
Now, where did you grow up at?
Amityville, the friendly village of the town of Babylon. By
Okay.
the waters of Babylon. On the south side of the tracks, where all the white wasp doozies live. I bushwhacked over the train tracks into the woods. When I stepped into the woods of Blacktown, North Amityville, North Amityville, where all the colored people live. As I stepped into the woods, away from the railroad tracks, this is what I heard. "Oh, babe, come and sour! Hollywood. 1938 was in a movie. 1950, I bushwhacked, I found the woods, and that's what I heard. I didn't see nobody. And it smells so sweet, those woods. And I got through the woods, and I found a field. And I looked to the right, and I saw two statues in front of a teepee. But I knew they were real. They was just acting like they were statues, so I leave them alone.
No, I don't. You know, I
They're
really
they were Indians in Amityville.
Just,
Across the field to the red barn, and the road went down to the left. So I took the road down to the left, and I saw a field of big boys playing stickball, and a row of buildings with two black ladies talking. They looked like they were from Africa or something. And anyway, so I walked down to the street with knickers, and all the kids that were playing stickball in the dusty, dirty field over there on the left of the stars. They stopped what they were doing, they looked at me, and they all giggled. So I smiled, and I went back to where I came, to 19 Oak Street, Amityville.
Okay.
It don't exist anymore. It used to be 19 Oak Street. It belonged to a convent of nuns. It got moved to 67 Oak Street. in summer, they picked the house up and moved it to the playground of the school and hooked it up to the other guy's house.
Wow. They just moved the house.
They moved the house. Wow.
The first time I heard a bird.
Photo. Take a picture of him taking your head off.
The first time I heard a bird. It was a mourning dove.
That's you.
It was in that house. See, I was in the office, you didn't hear. You know, you're in the barracks. But now I'm in the house and the window was open a little bit. And I hear. I look out and I see these smooth, fluffy birds with little heads standing like statues in Greece or Rome or something, making that noise. I was looking out the window at these birds that made noise. Nature hooked me up with nature a long time ago. I'm still hooked up. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get Raytheon, Sikorsky, Boeing, Grumman, Sperry, Rochester. Yeah, boss? No, not that Rochester. To build a Jetson bubble CAM, CMA, right? Castle Mountain Vehicle, CMV, Castle Mountain Vehicle. It's like land, it lands on the moon. But this gets around. You're 190 pounds. Because you got this job, you just can't help it.
Jogger, I got a good one for you, man. Good question, all right? So, Lenny Brown talks about the Catskill Communication Center.
No, your bare feet in the morning going uphill, and the spring that's up there, and your mind's eye imagination.
Okay.
No performance from technical assistance. Nature's the assistant. Like that Jewish guy said when the guy was attacked. I don't have an angel, God's my angel. Get it right!
There you go.
They opened the playground, and all the little yarmulke kids went running into the playground like kids. Try to understand. Now, or it's just the end of time. Time is a place. Take a picture of this. Come here.
Okay. Nice.
Stigmata. What are you doing?
I like that. He wants to hear it.
Hey, you for the Father who sent me.
Wow.
And I already told you, when I was 8 months old, I saw his feelings through his eyes as he was looking at me. I felt this pain in my fucking stomach. July 1944, Webster Place, Brooklyn. Every time a bird crosses while I'm saying something, that's something I said is important. It's like navigated crosshairs.
Well, what you just said was real important.
And it's an interstellar connection. Stella!
So you're saying to pray for the Frankenstein vampires that they find their way.
Just like Paul did.
Okay, what?
Just like Paul did. Paul was killing like a bad guy. Anybody that, dare put up the fish as a sign that they belong to good news. I'll just leave it there. Because I don't know particularly what to say at that point. But we all know the good news. Whatever.
Yeah.
And you showed up a Christian, he'll take your head off happily in a second like a pit bull dog fight.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, but when Jesus talked to him, transformation.
Wow.
Amazing grace. To free a wretch like me. I love it. Oh my God.
So
Baby, I love you. Rock and roll. There's always got a message that the priest leaves out. You know who I am. Hey.
So how'd you come to know Jesus?
He came to me. I was under my mother's arm, her right arm. She's 4'9" 3/4", but except when she was high heels, because she's taller. But she was in church, so she wasn't wearing. She was wearing, Orthodox heels, like women did in those days. Oh my God,
And when I was young, like 7, 8, 9, there were blackberry bushes everywhere. And I always used to get buckets of it, blackberries. They cut that all down.
They cut that all down? Damn, that sucks.
They polluted a streamlet estuary, and they bulldozed it and made it a blacktop park called the Peterkin Park.
Okay.
To disguise a toxic event that destroyed the Springbrook estuary. When I saw it, when I knew it, it was a beautiful spring brook, and there were ferns, and there were turtles, snakes, birds, robins, storks, snakes, and that all turned into blacktop to hide the mistake for Evans Amityville Dairy by the railroad tracks. So there was that's why we needed Robert Moses. We need Robert Moses more now. Right out of high school, right out of college, right now. No intent, no, you can find somebody with intent and a vision of home sweet home, please. Let's get to work.
You ever hear about the Amityville Horror House?
Of course. You ever hear, you don't know Amityville. They did that, to cover the miracles that happened there.
Like what kind of miracles did you see there?
I was in the schoolyard, and the priest came out of the church and stopped, and he had the Blessed Sacrament with him, so I knelt down, and everybody looked at me, and everybody knelt down. That was one miracle. Another miracle was, I was a little kid, and I rode over, all day long I was riding over this thing on the sidewalk, and then finally I got curious, I stopped, I looked at it, it was a lady's watch. Small, delicate, dainty watch with diamonds all around the rim of the hourglass. And I gave it to my sister. That's a miracle. Found a diamond watch.
Wow.
After riding over it 3 times. What's another miracle? Oh, I borrowed a quarter from my father when he was at the bar. And I went to the movies. And other things happened. Because nobody knew where I was. So I came in the back door. I came home after the movie in the back door, and he looked for me. He was drunk, He looked for me. Where were you? I went to the movies. Yes, baby. Like a drunken sailor in New York City, shipping at lanes after work, and somebody fucked up the work. That's what he said. You're dirty, no good, motherfucking, cocksucking, son of a bitch, liar. And he didn't drink another drop for 12 years the next day, and made 5 more kids. That was a miracle.
Oh. That's interesting.
That was a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Green, yellow, red. The lights in there. It's green, yellow, and red.
It is?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Green, yellow,
red.
Red is right pinpoint in the middle.
Interesting. Cool.
That's a boat.
What is a boat?
A boat is at sea. It's got green, it's got yellow, and it's got red.
Wow.
That's a boat.
Yeah, it's a boat.
The man who walked on water stepped out of a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Wow. That's cool.
It's okay. Yeah. When I was in Puerto Rico, I met a Russian dignitary. His name was Okoshkin. See if you can find Okoshkin.
Okoshkin?
Okoshkin.
Okoshkin.
He said okay, and I went right to Okoshkin. Space
Okay.
cowboy,
And you met? Where'd you meet him at? Puerto Rico?
On the beach in the Punta Gorda surfing mecca of Rincon, Puerto Rico.
Okay. That's cool. You did some traveling then. Or
Yeah.
any interesting places? You
Mango, guanabana, cocoa, tamarindo, guava, naranja, Stirsu, Montaña Agua.
traveled? Nice.
What was that?
Was that all the
Mountain
places?
spirit water.
Okay. That's cool. Anything interesting in your travels?
Yeah, raspberry. I went to Goose Lake, Michigan, and I hooked up with raspberry, and at the end I lost her, and she left a note in my backpack. Green, green, I want you green. And that resonates in me like Cozy National Young song, or like a Simon Garfunkel song, or like a Joe Band song. These people are crazy, man.
Wow. So you went up to Michigan then?
Yeah, I went from Strawberry Fields in Montreal. They closed it because of mafia money.
Mm-hmm.
So I followed these 3 girls
Mm-hmm.
to Goose Lake, Michigan Jazz Hotel Festival. I didn't know it. I knew they knew. So I followed them on the bus.
Okay.
I got to the festival. And somebody came walking by with in the hammock, talking shit. He said, THC. I said, give me all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you get THC in a capsule? It's the hydrocannabinol. That's what you're looking for in pot. And what does it do? It opens you up. Gives you portals to information understanding, central. Gives you, star find. Gives you roadmaps to your intent, for your intent to not lose its focus. First time ever I saw your face. I did a drawing of it, like Norman Rockwell. Denise. I hope you can still dance. Dick, an evolved Dick Tracy game. Dick Tracy watch. Superman game. Superman watch. It had my watch. Ronald Reagan ray guns. This is the Hereford country. That's not. We're going there because it's hard. Where'd you get that IQ? Cuddy Sock, Jack Daniels, tequila. It's another tequila sunrise. So what are you doing? I'm practicing, which one? All of them. What would you call it? Fetish, obsessed, performance, person, purpose. Not proper purpose, performance, purpose, person, purpose. Purpose, what is the purpose? Tetrahydra cannabinol. You're not allowed to grow it. You're not allowed to watch it grow. You're not allowed to love it. You're not allowed. No world.
Om Shanti. Hallelujah. Shalom. Aloha. Allah Akbar. Say what? Say hey. Abe. Come to South. Gotta go.
It is clouded, what is right? Everyone forced to a side. Time has come now to unite.
Today I had the opportunity to record Jogger John in his own element in Woodstock, New York. It was an honor and a privilege to do this. Jogger John has got a warm heart and a great personality and a great outlook on life, and I hope you guys from watching this could take something away from it, and I hope you guys learn something, and more importantly, learn how to enjoy life. And Jogger John is a prime example of how to enjoy life and how to the true kind of personality to be, because Jogger John's very true and giving. He gave me this shirt that I'm wearing right now, and he gave me a book and a hat. Dude, he's the most giving man that I know, and I barely even know him. And anyways, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy this documentary on Jogger John. You will also get to hear music by Rick Reinhardt and the Late Night Drifters on Tiora Trail, and as well get to hear some words from Rick Reinhardt on his impression of getting to know Jogger John. And he actually hooked this interview up because Rick Reinhardt was the one that introduced me to Jogger John.
You know, showed me the ropes, man. And, you know, he brought me down to Cooper's Lake, had me laughing for about 7 hours straight. And then, you know, we were hanging out in the woods like we were like, you know, 5, 6, 7 years old. And then, you know, he just likes to give you things. So he'll just give you, you know, give you the shirt off his back, you know what I mean? He'll give you a hat. He's a very giving person. Sometimes the things he gives me, I don't know if I really... I'll receive them, but they're not always the topics of my interests of choice. However, he's an interesting guy, so it's fun. He's kind of like a Santa Claus on acid or something like that. But today he bought a shirt off me. You know, $5, bam. No problem, man.